for speed? We have your golden ticket. Welcome to the Golden West Fly-In, where the sky's the limit. Here, vintage favorites come head-to-head with the latest in cutting-edge aviation. From flying colors to flying inverted, these pilots are pushing the envelope with heart-pounding aerobatic stunts.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that.
Stand by, we're cleared for takeoff. This is Wealth in the Air. Welcome to Wealth in the Air. I'm Haneen Smith, and today we're taking you to the skies of Northern California, where high-flying adventures await at the Yuba County Airport. But first up, an air show can't begin without a proper salute to Old Glory. Let's see how the Liberty parachuters fly the flag. It's just another day at the office for Chuck Fazer. He's preparing to kickstart the Golden West Air Show with a patriotic display.
This has got the American flag in it. It's 20 foot by 40 foot and it weighs 46 pounds. It hangs actually down about 10 feet below me. It's quite impressive in the air.
Along with his teammate, they climb 5,000 feet above the ground. I wonder if he's nervous.
It's not nervous, it's more anxiety. You always want to do the best you can. When you're presenting the flag, it's important you do it right, and I want to do it right every time.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Thanks, guys!
At free fall, they'll reach speeds up to 120 miles an hour. But carrying that flag along makes it a bit more of a challenge. Each of them holds an expert parachutist license with a pro rating, placing them among the top skydivers in the world. These pros make it look so easy, landing with pinpoint accuracy. How do you get that level of precision? I mean, you landed right where you're supposed to.
Well, I got 3,300 jumps, and I practice a lot in order to do it.
As the flag floats down, the Junior Civil Air Patrol recovers it, making this display a true showcase of national pride, honor, and tradition.
It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to everybody here, so every time I jump it, I feel kind of touched.
So what do you get when a wingsuit jumper marries an aerobatic pilot? No, it's not a joke. Watch this. Meet Melissa Pemberton. At 22, she was the youngest woman ever to join the U.S. Unlimited Aerobatics team. Now, she's a professional pilot making her rounds on the airshow circuit.
I put most of the time into what my passion is, and that's the aerobatics.
Next, meet Rex Pemberton. He's the youngest Aussie to reach the summits of the 7 highest mountains in the world. Now he's busy gliding through the air as a pro wingsuit skydiver.
It's really intense, and it's a bunch of fun. I love it.
The two met where else? Base jumping, as in jumping off buildings, antenna, span, and earth. And the rest, as they say, is history.
I think when we met, we decided there's not really anyone else in the world that would probably work with us.
Together, they're taking air shows to new heights, with a display like you've never seen before.
You know, air shows have been around so long, and there's not very many new things that come into them. So we're trying to think of what's something we can do that's new and different, and and something that can kind of be a combination of acts.
Now let's check out their wings. Melissa likes to fly on the edge. Literally, this Edge 540 by Zivco Aeronautics is her dream machine.
This is one of the most high-performance aerobatic planes in the world. Mine has about 320 horsepower.
This plane will go 300 miles an hour, and it's the same model as those flown by the Red Bull Air Racers. It can withstand more than 10 Gs.
I I designed the paint scheme, and I love this. The candy blue with the chameleon paint flames, it changes color, goes silver, gold to pink.
The Edge has a wingspan of 24 feet, but only weighs 1,500 pounds.
If you look down in, you'll see it's like an RC. You know, we don't have the comforts, we just have the bare minimum to keep the weight down on the plane.
Rex, on the other hand, well, he likes to fly by the seat of his pants. Just a wingsuit, a parachute, and a few other gadgets are all he needs.
As you can see, it's got arm wings and leg wings. And what happens is as I fall through the sky, these inflate, making an aerofoil. And the aerofoil drives me forward, and I can get a glide of probably about 3 to 1.
Meaning, for every 1 foot he drops, he propels 3 feet forward.
Thank you very much.
Looks like Melissa's ready to go, while Rex double-checks his gear. The two take off on separate planes, only to meet again 10,000 feet above the ground.
We're both skydivers and we're both wingsuit jumpers, so we love that, and we wanted to combine a way to get both of us at the air shows.
30 seconds! 30 seconds!
It's a mix of Melissa's skills and her aerobatics, and thus we've got a wingsuit and Melissa barrel rolling around it.
5 seconds!
In the wingsuit, Rex can maintain a glide for about 160 seconds, giving Melissa time to roll around him 10 times.
I wish people could see my perspective. As I'm flying around Rex, I can see his head turning and watching me.
Yeah, I mean, it's great flying with my wife. You know, she's buzzing past me every 30 seconds or so.
Making them the first couple ever to combine human flight with aerobatics at an air show, a display the FAA considers the same as formation flying.
What a bizarre concept. A formation card for a skydiver and a pilot to fly formation together.
We enjoy it and try and keep it safe at the same time. So we go out and we train every day. I fly wingsuits pretty much every weekend or whenever I can. So I know my flight path, she keeps reference on me. We run smoke on my foot so she can keep visuals on me the whole time. And it's just practice, practice, practice.
I think since we've gotten together, we've really brought the risk level down. I'm hoping that we can kind of encourage younger people and, you know, kids that are in school and kids that are in that stage, they're starting to look at what am I going to do for a living. And I hope that by us being out here, they can see, hey, here's a whole nother world of opportunity that you can walk into.
Melissa following Rex, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that. That's brand new. I don't think they've ever done anything like that in this sport, so that was definitely awesome.
As long as she doesn't chop me up, I'm quite happy to continue.
Yeah, he's got to be really nice to me before we go up.
Now that's what I call true love. The Golden West Air Show is just getting started, and we have more high-speed action coming your way. Meet Tim Decker, a passionate pilot with a love for aerobatics, a sport that gives new meaning to the term fast and furious.
When I was a little kid, I used to look at all the airplanes flying overhead. It seemed like such a fun thing to do. When everyone else is going and sitting at a desk, I was thinking, man, those guys get paid to fly airplanes. I want to do that someday. So I joined the Air Force after 4 years of college. And went on to fly some great airplanes like the U-2 spy plane and the F-117 stealth fighter.
Tim retired after 20 years and now shares his love for aviation with the masses.
I really enjoyed it, very challenging flying in the military, and I wanted to continue with the challenging flying, and that's what I think aerobatics and air shows is. It's difficult, it's rewarding, and like I said, it's a challenge.
Now meet Tim's aircraft of choice for his high-flying thrills, this red-hot Pitts Special.
It's a Pitts S2B. It's a highly aerobatic airplane. Original designer was a guy named Curtis Pitts. It's just a very, very strong airplane. And you can see that with the airplane, with the two wings there and the cross braces. It's phenomenal at aerobatics and airshow flying.
He hopes to inspire a new generation of pilots along the way.
I do it for the kids and for the community. I think it's really nice to get the community out to the airport, get the kids out here and see that there's something that they can aspire to do that's a little bit different from a lot of normal jobs. And it's just a lot of fun.
Feeling brave? Let's join Tim for a ride.
Okay, Henning, we're going to be wearing a parachute today, and this is the parachute that you'll be wearing.
So let's clarify here, why am I wearing a parachute?
Okay, you're wearing a parachute because the federal regulations require us to wear a parachute if we're flying upside down and doing aerobatics. The parachute's actually packed right here. If we had to get out of the airplane, I would say bail out, bail out, bail out. I would get rid of the canopy. You would take your seat belt off, and then you would jump out of the airplane, and you have the rest of your life to pull this handle.
All right. All right.
All right, and again, if you had to get out, don't pull it now. But if you had to pull it, where's the handle? Right there.
This
You
big
pull it with
yellow
both hands
shiny
all
one.
the way out. Okay?
All the way out.
Yeah. All right. We won't need to use that today.
I'll trust
And
you.
good. And then.
All right, here we go. Probably by far the most incredible thing I've ever done. What did we do? Because I just know I saw clouds, I saw ground. What were we doing?
All I can say is you did a wonderful job. We did a lot of stuff. We started out with just a simple 1G barrel roll where we just kind of went upside down like that. That was kind of neat. Oh. And then we took it to the next level. We did a loop all the way up over the top. And remember, we looked upside down and you could see the whole world. And then we went straight down and pulled out of that.
And then there was one point where you had us going straight up. All I saw was sky.
Yeah, that's when we did a hammerhead stall and we did some turns on the up line. So we were going straight up turning, and then we ran out of speed. We pointed it, we hit the left rudder and came straight down. Then we rolled on the down line and pulled out of that.
So how many G's did we pull?
It looks like we didn't pull a lot of G's today. We pulled 4 G's. If you weighed 100 pounds, at 4 G's, you weigh 400 pounds. Somebody like me that's closer to 200 pounds actually weighs about 800 pounds at 4 G's.
My heart is still pounding.
You did such a great job.
It was very smooth. I was expecting it to be completely shaky, and my stomach so far is holding up.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you'll have a problem. I think you're a natural. I think you need to start. I think you need to take some flying lessons and become an aerobatic pilot.
Done.
All right, nice job.
Awesome, thank you.
That was my first time experiencing that amount of G-forces. Speaking of which, can you guess which of these activities has the most G's? We'll have your answer when we come back.